We can go ahead and get today's lab notes started for the 26th of July. This is a two-room start. There is a room up here, and a point of interest up here, that's the silver key. I'm gonna tag this room. And the center room over here is a side room. You could do it dropping 100 pounds or like 0.66 of 0.66 of me. Is 100 pounds 0.66 of 120? Does that math check out? I have my calculator next to me, but I don't have time to do that math. 0.66 of a suit. I know pi is smaller than me though. Like, it's like what should be Path of Exile's measurement of weight? A pi or a suit? It's 5/6. Does that tell me where the secret passage actually goes? No, it doesn't. It could just go from this room to that room. That'd be awkward. Oh, that's exactly what it does. That's awkward. That's a useless secret passage. It's about 0.78 suits. You can afford to lose approximately 0.78 of a suit. Oh, or a full suit. That could also work. Unless losing 120 pounds would be a bad thing. Is there anything else in here? There can be something else in here. Yeah, but there's nothing else in here. Yes, you're very much late, Arcana. To be fair, I was very much late to streaming as well. I started like 20 minutes before lab reset. I was busy today. Spending 7 hours assembling an industrial sewing machine for my mom. For me, mum. Yes, I got your guess of $9. Yeah, it's one of those machines that's like, it's built into a table, or it kind of sits onto a table. It has like a huge servo motor underneath the table. And in addition to that, it's like, before we put the machine onto the table, we had to put like a little metal, what we thought was like, I just thought it was like a metal holster for the machine to go in. No, it was a metal vat for oil. Because it needs like 450 milliliters of oil just to sit in this vat that gets pumped through the machine while you run it. So yeah, we spent 7 hours assembling one of those for my mom. She bought it, and then we just put it together. To be fair, an hour and a half of that was me screwing up with charging a battery for a power drill. Like, alright, we need a lunch break. I'm just gonna go, we need a power drill for this next part. So we found one in our mom's garage. Like, alright, the battery's dead, so let's put it in the charger. We'll go have lunch, we'll come back, and the drill will be fine. Come back, I realized I didn't push the battery all the way in. So, I took it up, I saw the light and was like, oh, I'm about to be upset, aren't I? I was. I took the battery upstairs, I put the battery in the drill, and the drill didn't start. I was like, well, we'll just sit around for another half hour. So then, put the battery in, sat around for another half hour. The battery then worked. And while we were using that battery, I put another battery in the charger and double checked to make sure it was charging. So that when the other battery died, we just swapped it out again. But yeah, we eventually got everything assembled. But needless to say, that was frustrating. And then when my mom tested the belt, well, actually not the belt, the flywheel came undone, so we had to fix that. And we managed to get that like half an hour, half an hour before lab reset. So yeah, that's how my day has been. Was this advanced IKEA? You have 2 of them that you bought for your mom last year, so you know exactly what I'm talking about. Awesome. Okay. Yeah. I kind of wonder. Hey mom, are you using that small portable one now? Because if you don't need it, okay, can I take it and maybe learn how to sew? I don't. I'm half tempted to ask her that, but I don't know if she might still need it, because she does freelance sewing and might need to take it to someone, and take it with her when she goes and travels around to people. Yeah, that battery was not my proudest moment. Hold on. 440 kilograms, about 280 pounds. You could go as low as 85, about 170 without any problems or issues, so 120 is a tad bit much. Okay. Good evening, Jay Shadow. How are you doing tonight? Took sewing class when your high school, granted, was a long time ago. You remember we made 2 aprons for your mom? I feel like my mom could probably teach me the ropes. She can show me the strings. Aye. How to get that in? How to get that silky smooth pun in? Oh, that was a trap gauntlet back there. I was too busy making sewing puns. Yeah, I need to go to the bottom left now. Sewing class is mandatory in Swedish primary school. Any particular reason? Just here's a general life skill. Oh, there's another trap gauntlet. Okay. We might actually have... Well, no, the first Dark Shrine was in a side... Was the first Dark Shrine in a side row? I don't remember anymore. But we're looking at an alright Dark Shrine run. Cooking class mandatory middle school. You know what? I kind of wish in the United States, I think it's called home ec. I think that's what it was. That's what the class was called when, where I went to. I kind of wish I took it. Kind of wish I took it. Because nowadays I have to spend time opening up Google and it's like, okay, how do I do this? How do I do this? Also, for anyone who has one, okay, Google, play Greed Sandstorm. Hey, Google, play some random music. Alexa, buy chloroform.
Dark influences reside in dark places.
Only peasants use speakers while watching Suit. You never know. You never know. What's the command for Amazon Echo? Let me just go through the whole gambit. What's the command for Amazon Echo? Wait, is Amazon Echo Alexa? I thought they were two separate things. Am I an old person?
Where there's a golden key, there must be a golden door.
I think I don't remember if our home ec had more than just cooking. I feel like it did.
Gold is the most
Yeah, for Americans, it's you speak English until high school, then you choose a language. And the choices I had were German, Spanish, Latin, and French. I think I chose French, and I don't remember that much of it anymore. Well, at least I have all 4 Dark Shrines. I just have Trap Gauntlet and Escort Gauntlet to find. If you only think you chose that language, you definitely don't remember much of it. Well, no, I definitely remember I took 2 French classes. I just don't remember much of it. You know what the awkward part of my French classes were? Or the awkward part of my second French class was that the teacher for my second French class was my literature teacher in high school. So that was weird going from her teaching English literature to the next semester or the next year having her teach me French. It's like, Like, good on her for being very fluent in 2 languages, but also that's a little weird. Okay, that looks like looks like secret passage, but I already found the secret passage. Honestly, I think in previous years they had offered Mandarin and Japanese at my school. However, when it was time for me to choose a language, there were no teachers for those 2 languages, so I didn't have the option. I have a very specific member is like, ooh, I want to learn Japanese. Oh, we don't have a Japanese teacher this year. It's like, fuck. I kind of wish I was able to learn Japanese. I guess if I was a practical person, I probably should have taken Spanish. History teacher was your sister's French teacher, and she was also both Swedish and English teacher. Wait. So a French teacher also was teaching Swedish and English. I guess she found out what she was good at and kind of just stuck with it. High school was in Tejas. I took high school in Texas, which is why I was thinking like Spanish probably would have been pretty practical. You already speak another language than English. So I used to speak pretty freaking fluent Vietnamese. I have since... That's a Winter Orban champ, but not the good one. I used to speak very fluent Vietnamese, however, I've since lost the ability to after speaking English for many, many years. Yeah. Nói tiếng Việt Nam một chút, hiểu một chút. Okay. Let me go ahead and get these lab notes made.